guys, how are we doing? Very good. My name is Kira Devaney. I'm the aquatics manager at Lake Compounce. I have been working in the industry now for 3 years.
My name is AJ Bro. I'm the rides and operation manager, and I actually just started the job 4 months ago.
Okay. So we got some really exciting stuff going on this year. Nothing very new, unfortunately. But we are doing a lot of TLC in a lot of our areas to give some of our attractions and items a lot much needed help. So Wildcat, we're getting some track work done on the South Fantail.
Now for Boulder Dash, I don't know where the rock face is, but we're doing track work under the rock face.
That's Jerry said you
That's
guys
what Jerry said. Jerry said just say rock face. Most of you guys are gonna know where that is.
We got 62 people who will tell you.
So yeah, we're doing some track work under the rock face, and I actually helped assist with a lot of that a couple weeks ago. Behind the bumper cars, we're doing as well, and off the initial drop. Great.
Chuckles, if you've ever been to Lake Compounce, Chuckles is one of our retail stores. It's very nice, but it definitely needed an update. So this picture doesn't show you all the goods and glory, so you'll have to come check it out for yourself. Okay, a little teaser there.
It looks spacious though.
Yeah, no, very. You like the panorama? That was very nice, right? And then Bear Creek. So for those of you who don't know, we also have Bear Creek attached to us, which is really awesome. We get a lot of campers. We get a lot of the log cabins are very nice. There's AC. There's a kitchen in them. Very well done area. So we got a new horseshoe pit, and we got a new volleyball court, which we're very excited for. It's got sand and everything, and it's going to have some floodlights, so people can play at night as well. So we're very excited for that. General updates: we're getting new fiber throughout the park. So some of our areas didn't have fiber, so the water park specifically, we didn't have much fiber down there, so we couldn't put time clocks down there. We didn't have some phones down there, so now we're getting some phones and things of that nature. Make it a lot easier for us. We're getting some new registers for our retail and food and games areas, so that's very exciting. We got some new roofing. Mammoth Falls, one of our water slides. We have issues with the conveyor belt and stuff sometimes, which I hear that across the board with water parks. And we had an issue last summer with one of the pipes. The pipe burst. Unfortunately, it took Mammoth Falls down for some time, but we got that renovated, so that's all ready to go.
Now bumper cars, we're redoing the floor, and it wasn't open this December, so we actually started the project early. We're doing about 3/4 of the floor this winter, and then next winter we're finishing the last 1/4 of the floor. So we're really excited for the bumper cars floor to be redone.
And then Pirate Ship is getting some work done on it, so we're told. As of what's being done, we haven't really been told that. So it's something being worked on. It's a bit secretive for us right now. But so that's pretty much all that's going on in Lake Compounce for this upcoming season. So if you guys have any questions, we're more than happy to answer. Yes?
Any indications of expansions on the water park?
We call it the desert over there. Okay, so I mean, we have land over there. I don't know what's going to happen, when they're going to do it. They don't really tell me anything.
They don't tell me anything?
Yeah.
I'm new, so they literally don't tell me anything.
Yeah, so I'm hoping so one of these days, but as of right now, I'm not really sure what the plans are. Good question. Anything else, guys?
For the bumper car floor, are you adding potholes so it's realistic? For the
It would make sense since we're in Connecticut, there's potholes everywhere.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, even throughout our park. Yeah, very good. Yes.
So last time I rode Wildcat, it wasn't the one most wonderful ride. Is that being taken care of now? Like a lot of, other than that fan, but
Right.
there's a lot of parts of that were.
Right, so bit by bit we're working on the parts that are the most rough, but what happens is, so for example, they're gonna add the restoration on the fantail, south fantail. So what we don't want to do is fix all the bad parts, because that may fix one part because it is wood and it does have some pull on it. So we're not going to fix everything at once. We're going to take bit by bit and see what we have to fix until it's a perfect ride. So it'll take a couple years, I'm sure.
Okay.
But we're working on those areas.
When was the last time you rode it?
Last summer.
Last summer. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
we're-
track work should alleviate some of that problem.
Yeah, we were joking around the other day. We call it the scrambler sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a chiropractor on standby. So.
I do have to say the new cars that we have on it, the new train is much better from the previous one. I do think it's helped that way. Yeah. Anything else?
No, Mike doesn't agree.
No, Mike, you don't agree? No? Anything else, guys? Yeah, oh, yes, sir.
In front of Boulder Dash, you had a building that was used for like a paintball alley. That looked like that emptied out, that you were doing something with it. So is there something in there now?
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
charging
called-
station.
Yeah,
Okay.
the relax and recharge station.
Okay.
It actually is a building just full of chargers for all of our technology savvy people out there. And we have some built furniture over there too, which is really nice. Yeah, it looks really cool over there. Yeah. Yes.
Any plan to add more to the holiday lights? The last
Oh.
couple of years, it's been very similar.
I hope so. Were you here this past season?
Yes.
Yeah. So did you get to see the stilt walkers and the
Yes,
jugglers?
I did see that.
How did you like
That was
that?
good. Like I said, I'm just thinking more even light displays or even more rides. It seems like Six Flags is running a pile of rides.
Right. So for us, there's not a whole bunch of rides that we can run just because of hydraulic systems, and that's.
And I'm
we-
assuming the bumper cars because they were being like that.
Yeah, that's what the bumper cars was, right? So the bumper cars, hopefully next year they'll be ready to go, but we are definitely making additions.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, any plans of putting a new ride where the ski lift used to be?
I haven't heard anything along those lines. I don't see, I mean, that seems like some prime real estate, in my opinion. I don't see why they wouldn't add something over there in the upcoming years. But as of right now, I think they want to, worry about the desert, like I said. Yes.
So in terms of, is the haunted graveyard like a third-party thing that's separate from Lake Compounce?
Yeah, so that's a separate company. We have our own scare actor, so I'm in charge of holiday lights and not the holiday lights. I'm sorry. I'm in charge of the scare actors for Halloween, and my guys go around the park and scare, whereas the actual haunted house itself is, like you said, third party, and they keep the haunted trail there, and they just add on to it every year.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's owned by Ernie. He does a really good job. Lots of really cool scares and stuff. Yeah.
So the chances are
I'm sorry?
the spider room is still going to be in there.
Yeah, I think it is going to be in there.
Oh,
I'm not sure they're going to be taking that one out. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty,
Scary?
yeah.
Yeah.
I hate spiders.
Oh, that might be part of it. Anything else, guys? Yes.
Sorry, any plans for the space where the Skyride used to be?
Yeah, that was just mentioned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Great minds think alike. No, as of right now, nothing quite yet. No, you're totally fine. Yes.
This year, is it mostly just capital improvements, or is there anything like maybe a mid-year addition that is just not on site yet, so you don't want to tell us?
I feel really bad. They just don't tell us anything.
They really don't.
Unfortunately, Jerry loves this event. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here. His son Caleb is in a tournament, so I'm sure he may have had better answers for you. I apologize, but as of right now, nothing. It's more of just like improving the things that need improving. Yeah, definitely. Say again? Close enough. Close enough. Yeah.
The park used to have a water slide called the Lake Compounce slide. That used to go right into the lake. It was taken apart. At some point, that was in storage. Do you still have that in storage?
We do.
And maybe go back in?
We do. So, yeah, I don't know whether they're gonna end up putting it back in. I think
You
if
did
they
into
ever.
a pool instead of
Yeah,
lake, but
I think that's what if they ever did, I would assume that they would just put it into a drop pool.
Yeah, but the slides themselves are
instead of the
great.
lake. Yeah, I mean, because it's different now with the lake. I mean, even the lake area that we have now, we have to run tests on the lake all the time just because we can't regulate it as much as you can
Yeah.
regulate a pool. So maybe they still have it. So
Okay, but it's still on site. That's
It's
what's
still
important.
on site,
Yeah,
still
so
on
let's
site.
maybe go back in someday.
yeah. Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah,
When I went to Lake Compounce growing up as a kid, that was one of my favorite rides. It's a cool one, definitely. Yes.
Will the track work be done by opening day?
That's a good question.
Boulder Dash.
That's
Boulder Dash is done.
a yeah.
The track work for Boulder Dash is done.
Yeah. So that yeah, good question. Anything else, guys? Awesome, you guys have been fantastic. Thank you.